Hello and welcome to VOP Business Show. I'm Joy Adesowa Iromoseli. To tame the accelerating inflation rate in the country, the Central Bank of Nigeria has hiked the interest rate from 11.5% in April 2022 to 18.5% in July this year. The increase in benchmark interest rate has been taking its toll on the country's economy, worsening its housing crisis. It has also made investors take a watch-and-see approach as the prices of buildings continue to skyrocket. The price of cement, which is a major input in construction, has risen by over 34% to 4,700 naira as of mid-July on Tuesday from 3,500 naira in January 2022. The International Human Rights Commission claimed more than 28 million Nigerians lack access to decent and affordable housing. Similarly, the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria has stated that the country has at least 28 million housing gap. The country's housing shortage has worsened from 7 million housing units in 1991 to 28 million housing units last year. The country's mortgage system has been struggling with slow growth in the last 2 decades, exacerbated by high interest rate. Mortgage rates have surged to range of 22 to 27% per year from 20 to 24% per year. This has put considerable strain on the real estate sector, leading to challenges such as soaring building material costs, disrupted supply chains, and dwindling number of potential buyers. The Nigerian Medical Association Lagos State Chapter has protested the death of a medical officer undergoing housemanship, Dr. Ware Diaso, who reportedly died after an elevator she was in crashed at the General Hospital Odon, Lagos Island on Tuesday. The Lagos State government stated that it had set up a panel of inquiry to look into the circumstances surrounding the incident and promised to sanction anyone found culpable. It was gathered that Diaso was in the elevator on her way to get her food from a dispatch rider when the incident happened. She was rushed to the emergency ward of the hospital where she was confirmed dead. The National Information Technology Development Agency, through its Computer Emergency Readiness and Response Team, has warned that it has detected hacking activities targeted at government digital services. This was contained in a media advisory issued on Wednesday by the NITDA's head of Corporate Affairs and External Relations, Hadiza Umar. NITDA alerts the public to be wary of the occurrence of these attacks, which underscores the fact that cyber attacks are not a distant threat. The federal government has stated that gas would continue to form a major part of the country's energy mix until 2030. The Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, Benga Komolafe, stated this at the Society for Petroleum Engineers Nigeria Council 2023 conference held in Lagos recently. Komolafe stated although federal government was still committed to achieving the United Nations 2060 zero emission goal, Nigeria would continue to explore its abundant gas resources for the development of its communities. He added that the government was hoping to achieve part of the target through the Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas Limited's Train 7, Nigeria, Morocco, and Ajaokuta gas pipeline projects. Also, the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Mele Kyari, represented by the EVP of Upstream Adokiye Tombomi, noted that Nigeria was not transiting away from fossil fuels. According to him, the target is to grow the gas reserves from the current 209.5 trillion cubic feet to 600 trillion cubic feet in the nearest future. Oil marketers have stated that local refining will save at least 70 per litre of petrol price when it is fully operational. The National Control Operations, the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Mike Osatuye, disclosed this while speaking on the benefits of the federal government investing in functional refineries. He told journalists on Wednesday that although the contracts for revamping of refineries had been awarded, it would be a great development for repairs to be completed as soon as possible to ease the stress and huge finance of importation on the country. It listed other benefits of operational local refining as reduction in insurance costs, reduction in product delivery time, and increase in employment. The federal government, through the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, has given digital money lenders 5 days to prove they are operating within its set guidelines. It also asked Google to remove 18 digital lenders from Play Store for violation of its guidelines. According to the FCCPC, compliance with its guidelines was now mandatory, and failure to do so was a violation of the law. According to the Commission, the 18 digital money lenders that it's delisted and asked Google to delete were either operating without regulatory approval or in violation of the Limited Interim Regulatory Registration Framework and Guidelines for Digital Lending 2022. It noted that only digital money lenders that had regulatory scrutiny and compliance evidenced by written approval from it were allowed on Play Store. On Wednesday, the FCCPC further delisted 16 more loan firms and asked Google to delete them too. And that's it on VOP Business. I'm Joy Adesowa Ramoseli. Many thanks for watching.